everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies. Okay, I'm getting a big dose of Mercury retrograde today and some very important life lessons overnight and today. The reason I'm late today is I went out and bought myself a new laptop computer. This one's about 10 years old. The camera was glitching, it wasn't functioning, so of course then by the time I got back it seems to be working again, but about time I upgraded and I shall spend this afternoon setting that new computer up. So thank you for joining me. It'll be similar setup. I won't have the overhead camera because I need my own office permanent desk space for this, not the card table in the corner of the lounge room. Okay, thank you for putting up with that little blurb quokka moment to start with. What I want to have a quick look at, and I'm using my Light Seers Tarot for this reading, is I wanted to have a look at the seaweed blob. I've been meaning to do this for ages. I haven't looked to see what the news has been saying in the last 4 hours, so if there's something dramatic happened, please forgive me. But the seaweed blob that is heading for the shorelines of Texas and Florida. And I'm not looking at the blob itself, and I'm not looking at how the Texas governor is not going to deal with it. I was more curious about the fact of, I looked at it and I went, ooh, that's a whole swag of fertilizer there. Whether somebody's actually, and this is entertainment only, this is one of those, every so often I go off-piste and do a special interest wacko reading, and this is one of them. So I'm wanting to go off the main track on this one and just have a look as to see whether there will be some, I mean, if you're a gardener, you use your seaweed extract liquid, and you use your fish emulsion liquid, and you use your compressed chicken pellets, and blah 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 blah, all organic forms of fertilizing your garden. And if you're really old school and you have permits to do so, you can go down to the seaside and harvest your own seaweed. So I was really curious as to whether, and I just, as I said, it's a bit of a fun reading this one, will a organization, a person, a company get a light bulb moment and put out some sort of harvesting mechanism? Apparently it stinks to holy crumbs, but a harvesting, will they use this seaweed blob to create fertilizer? Will they use this seaweed blob to create fertilizers? I told you it was a nonsensical reading, but let's have a look. Will somebody, some company, some organization use this seaweed blob to create organic fertilizers? Now, not necessarily out at sea, whether it's come on land. Will they? Just seems such a lost opportunity not to do so. Will that one? Okay, let's get started and have a look. I suppose it's a yes/no question, but let's have a look. Okay. It's a yes card. It's the authorities, it's the mega organisations, it's government, it's hospitals, it's schools, it's, it is the authorities. It's a yes card, and we have the steps, the process here to make it happen. So this is very much on this, it's about, okay, thank you. What my boys are reminding me is I call this the world is your oyster card. The world is your oyster to step into your authority, but you have to take the steps to do so. So it's not a sitting on the couch waiting for whatever to happen to you. You actually have to put it in process, but it is a yes card. This is interesting. Challenged by or crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. Money, it'll take lots of money, but Pentacles is also big opportunities. It's an opportunities card, and this is about nurturing. and it is about bringing forward a feminine energy, but this is Mother Nature nurturing on the Mother Nature side of things with the opportunity. So I'm going to say yes again. Wonder who's going to do this. 5 of Wands, which is the foundation, and it's the this is me, the throw under the bus card. So very possibly the foundation of what's going to happen is this is the blaming others. This is the dragging each other down in an attempt to reach the flame of passion, plan, career, whatever it is. It's my GOP card. But this is very much about, instead of working together, it's literally tearing each other down in an attempt to raise your own status. So that's interesting at the base of the reading. So I wonder whether okay, thank you. My boys are reminding me it is my GOP card. So, and Texas and Florida are both GOP controlled. So I'm wondering whether there's going to be a blame game going on within the GOP rather than actually doing something about it. But we are going to have someone step in. But let's have a look. Okay, in the past, the High Priestess. There are things that are going on behind the scenes that we do not see yet. This is the unwritten unwritten agreements, unwritten contracts, but it's also a connection. It's a connection to universe and the realization that we are all part of the same planet. That we need a healthy Earth for us to survive. The Earth doesn't need us at all. This is a sort of a really how do I put it? A spiritual awakening. But it's in the past, so I suspect, okay, what I'm getting is that somebody's already come up with this idea and is investigating it because they've had this awakening moment. Okay, crowning this reading, the 7 of Swords, sabotage, betrayal, lies, deceit. Yeah, this is the lies and deceit, the intellectual lies and deceit. Is it possible? Okay, is it possible then that, I'm just throwing this out there, feel free to tell me what you pick up on this. These cards to me are perfectly matched again on either side of these. Yes, it is possible. Yes, it can be done. Cards, infighting, bickering, lying, dishonesty. So, which is crowning this entire reading, which is making me think that yes, it is possible, but they'd rather tear each other down and blame than actually taking the steps towards it, whomever. Okay, thank you. The government's involved, the state government's involved. So they are being presented with an opportunity, but they actually have to make it happen. But I think there's going to be too much infighting to take advantage of it. But let's see where it goes. Yeah, okay, not surprised. Here is the betrayal card. The betrayal. Instead of moving into this light behind here, this is very much about getting in the ear and repeating the lies over and over and over again, which causes this anxiety. Okay, externally, I'm actually really disappointed. Externally, it's the 10 of Wands. It is the end of a cycle, but it is about stepping over the horizon into a new dawn, a new day, a new beginning. Okay, might have been a bit of a general question. I'm getting very much that there is this opportunity being presented, but there's just going to be so much inability to grab the opportunity, and therefore, blame, lying, sabotaging because of the chatter that's going on, But externally, there is this opportunity to step forward. Okay, what I'm getting to is the fact that this is the Swords card. It's very, okay, what I'm getting is that it's going to be the end of this cycle. End of this cycle. So, okay, someone is going to see the opportunity and bring it forward, and it's going to, how do I put that? Yes, I know, guys. I love the card on the bottom. It's going to show up those that go, it's all their fault, it's all their blaming, but also not doing anything about it, and holding back those that can. This is going to show up internally. Yeah. Authentic reform, a significant change in the way things are being done. So I think someone's going to bring this idea forward. It's going to have to run the gauntlet, but it will prevail. Let's have a look. Okay, hopes and fears, 4 of Cups, disappointment with what's on offer. However, it's very much about disappointment, looking at what has been lost rather than what can be gained. So there's a lot that actually can be gained from this big seaweed blob. I just need to get organised. Okay, outcome. 4 of Pentacles, holding on to what is precious, secrets that they don't want revealed, harbouring the money. Let's see where it goes. 4 of Swords, so 2 4s, which are about withdrawing to protect. 4 of Swords, I call it my self-care card. So drawing back to self-care. What have we got then? 9 of Wands, which is about the boundaries being set and the defiance standing behind the boundaries. But we then have the feminine strength card come through. So we've got feminine here, feminine there. Internal compassionate strength plus external forceful strengths. 8 of Pentacles, which is the skilled work going on behind the scenes. King of Pentacles, a mentor coming forward with the money, an educated mentor coming forward with the money, and then the Ace of Cups, so a new beginning, new partnerships, new agreements, and then the 8 of Wands is magic happening. So on the base we have the Star card. Yes, it is possible. We have the Page of Swords, a youthful figure coming forward, balancing on that sword of intellect and wisdom and science over the chasm, with the ideas and the learning. Okay. So what I get out of that is that, yes, it does have the potential to be harvested and used as fertilizer, and it'll be very nutritious fertilizer. But man, you have to get those 2 governments out of the way, is what I'm getting. The Texas governor, the Republican government, and the Florida Republican government, because they cannot see the big picture of the potential of this. However, I do think that someone's going to come forward with the money to back up the idea. And I mean, you're talking about billions. Like, oh, come on, you guys! Instead of spending billions on spaceships, how about, you spend your billions and convert this into a natural fertilizer instead of using a fossil fuel one. Yeah, that's just my opinion as an old greenie. So yeah, that was a bit of fun. So thank you for joining me. Take care. Love to you all. Bye-bye.